And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. I am your host, MegaShadowFist. I suck at video games, I suck at commentary. And when we last left off, we were talking to Zero Escape about colors. I hope you're ready, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for an art class. Sorta. Kinda. Not really. Anyway. Now take another look at the nice bracelets you're all wearing. Notice how they come in 3 vibrant colors? Yeah, we get it already. The red and blue bracelets can open the secondary magenta door together. Green and red can open the yellow one. And blue and green can open the cyan door. I miss anything? Wonderful! I think you're Rab-It. You're Rab-It. Is that supposed to be like you get it? Oh, you have it. Okay, you rabbit. There's one other little thing though. You're talking about what happens if you got 2 of the same color, right? Yep. What do you think happens? How the hell would I know? If you want to open a door, but all you got is 1 color, then you could use that to open a door with complementary color to the one you've got. If you want to open a door, but all you've got is 1 color, then you can use that to open a door with a complementary color to the one you've got. Green's complementary to red, right? I see. So if you got a red and red, then you can open the cyan door. Okay, so then if you have 2 greens, you can open the magenta, and if you have 2 blues, you can open the yellow. Interesting. Blue and blue can open the yellow door. And green can open the magenta door. Right again! Looks like your brain hasn't rotted away yet, Tim Yoldy! Just what the hell's that supposed to mean? It means exactly what it says! I was trying to compliment you, you know? Ah, well. Let's continue, shall we? There are 2 types of bracelets, pairs and solos. That means there's 2 types of players too, pairs and solos. In this game, the 2 members of a pair are considered to be a single entity, which means they share the same destiny, as I predicted. Isn't that a good deal? And you get 2 deals for the price of 1. Unfortunately, it also means they can't split up. Aww. Both members of a pair have to go through the same chromatic door. Solos don't have any restrictions like that, though. I mean, why would they? They're forever alone. But that means that they can go wherever they want. Yay! Now, let's take another look at all your bracelets. Well, we'll start with you, Siggy. Who are you calling Siggy, yo? What color's your bracelet? Wait, wasn't that Vex's, like, nickname, like, Twitter name at one point? Wasn't it? I think it was. Now I think I know where he got it from. Red. Are you a pair or a solo? Unfortunately, there's no red solo cups around here. I'm a pair. Fido is next. Tell us about your bracelet. It's just like Sigma's, red and a pair. What about you, Alice? Alas? It's red and I'm a solo. Cup. B.O. Quirk? B.O. like body odor? As in D.O. B.O. Okay, I get you. Blue pair. Yeah, mine's the same. Mooney, Cleaver, Tim Yoldy, all at once. I'm a blue solo. I'm a green pair. Green solo. And finally, who are you? I'm, let's see. I suppose you can call me K. Oh, like, like in, Natsume Souseki's, Kokoro, like there's a character K? I knew it. You were just lying about the amnesia crap. Yes, because the letter K is totally a number. Dio. Where's... I'm not lying. This is just a... how do I put it? A flash of insight, I suppose. What? No. That's not... I saw the letter K. So, what does K have to do with anything? I wish I knew. Sadly, I have no idea. Does it mean anything to you? asshole. Come on now, boys, you can fight later. Now, Kay? Can I call you that? Yes. I'm guessing your bracelet is the same as Clover's. That's right. By the way, if you're wondering if like the video's off sync with my commentary, no, it's because like I hit the A button to like fast forward the text so I can read it faster, but sometimes I hit it too quickly and like that just skips over to the next line. It says pear, and the text is green. Okay, I'm glad we got all that bracelet business out of the way. Now let us return to the subject at hand. Now back to the lesson at hand. I don't know the words to this song. Yeah, there's nothing but a hood thing, nothing but a G thing. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. How do you open the secondary door? So, Siggy, what would you do to get through the magenta door? Well, V and I can't split up since we're part of the same pair. Okay, so... yeah, so we take... so it's us two, magenta, and we could take one red solo to get in, maybe? That would add up to 9. So, I don't know. If we're red, then I guess we should pair up with Luna, right? Since she's a blue solo. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Or you can work with Mr. Dio and me. But that doesn't add up to 9. We're blue, too. Whoops! Oh, celery sticks, I forgot to tell you, fiddlesticks. You have to have exactly 3 people in your group to open the secondary door. That means you can't have 2 people or 4 people, or well, anything other than 3, really. Then our only choice is to pair up with Luna. Luna. Anyway. Pretty much. And I guess I should probably tell you that the secondary door won't open until the primary door closes. It's made that way to keep out cheaters. We didn't like want a 4th or 5th person just running in at this last minute like, ah, wait for me, when the right people open the door. But the primary door closes first, then it's impossible. You see, it all makes sense. Anywho, Lederhosen might have a run hair too long in my explanation, but now I'm all done. Any questions? I took a moment to go over everything we'd learned so far. What do I have to do to escape? Open the number 9 door. How do I open the number 9 door? I have to get 9 or more bracelet points, also known as BP. At the gas station. How do I get more BP? I don't have the whole answer to that one yet, but it looks like I have to head into the ambidex room to get it. How do I get into the ambidex room? I need a keycard for that. Where is the keycard? Zero said it's on the other side of the chromatic door. What do I do to open the primary CD? Nothing, actually. Apparently it just opens on its own after a certain amount of time. Pressing the buttons on both sides of the bracelet simultaneously shows how much time is remaining. How do I get through the secondary door? For starters, there's a limit to how many people can go in. Specifically, 3 people. If combining the colors of the bracelet of those 3 people gives you the same color as the door, then the door will open. If everyone has the same color, then you can open the doors of the color's complementary color. Matching red plus blue equals magenta, green plus red is yellow, blue and green equals cyan. Complementary, red and red equals cyan, blue and blue equals yellow, green and green equals magenta. I'm gonna forget all this. It's okay, so red and blue, magenta's kinda like red, so green and red makes yellow. Okay, that's interesting, because in pigments it's yellow and blue, but in light it's green and red. Green and red make yellow. Yellow and blue make green. Anyway, so blue and green make cyan. So blue and green, that's pretty easy to remember. Cyan, because that's kind of like a bluish-greenish. Green and red, I'm just going to have to memorize on my own. So red, blue, and magenta's kind of like a purplish, kind of. It's more pink, but you know. So red and blue make magenta, I got that. Green and red is just like yellow, I just have to remember that. And blue and green is like cyan. So then for, like, complementary, red and red make cyan. Blue and blue make yellow. I guess I can remember blue plus yellow equals green, so blue and blue equals yellow. Just a weird memory thing trick. Green and green make magenta, so I'm just gonna have to memorize that. So the way that I'm gonna memorize it is, so green and green. So cyan's more like green than blue, but it's the exact opposite. Like it's opposite. So like red and red has like the more greenish color, and green has a more reddish color. Okay, and then blue and blue is yellow. Okay, I think I have it now. Of course, none of this really matters because if this is like the previous game, the characters are going to make the decisions for you. Of course, you have the option of like going like, hey, I want to do this instead. Choose like a different path, which will cause like a different ending. But we don't want any axe endings here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, how many endings am I going to go for? Well, that really depends. Like, I think, cause like, in order to get the true ending in this game, you have to like get all the other endings, right? That's how the first game was, and I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to go for the true ending. So I think the way that's gonna work is whatever ending we get is whatever ending we get for this episode, and then maybe I'm not gonna make any promises, but maybe like a bonus episode showing off other endings. But I'm not gonna make any promises for that because that could end up taking like 2 years to produce because that's just the type of content creator that I am. Anyway, good. Excellent! It looks like none of you have any questions. Yay! Huh? No, wait. We have questions. Of course we have questions. What's the point of this game? Why did you take us? Where are we? And who the hell is the real Zero? Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close. Ooh, so sorry guys, but it looks like your time's up. You better hop to it and get those secondary doors open. Hop to it is a figure of speech, but I know that's supposed to be a bunny pun. Fuck that. We aren't gonna open shit. You can take your lamery game and shove it up your ass. If you think we're just gonna swallow your psychotic crap and play along, you got another thing coming, you smart-ass little rodent. Apollo suddenly got, like, oh, it's kind of hard doing the Apollo voice for Dio. Like, I ended up trying to do something else subconsciously, but he's got a potty mouth. I'm a rabbit! Shut up! Well, shoot. I thought you might say that. Unfortunately, you have no choice but to follow the rules. Why is that? When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll what? They'll be penalized with death. You keep saying that. What the hell is this penalty anyway? Just what is a Tweedle anyway? Well, death. Yep. I don't know why Clover's so surprised, because she should have known. Alice was subconscious, like, the entirety of the previous game. So, like, I can see why she's surprised. Your braces contain 2 drugs. The first is the anesthetic called Soprol Theta. No, hold on. Beta? Beta carotene. Yeah, that's beta, I'm pretty sure. Soprol Beta. The other is muscle lesson called tubercularine. Like tuberculosis. Sorta, not really. Tuberculosis. Anyway. Your braces also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you. First is the Soprol, which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the Okay, let's break this down. Tubercularine. Tubercularine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. In other words, you can't breathe. I guess you could say it'll take your breath away. Well, you should know that the Soprol is only there out of the kindness of Zero's heart. Oh, I mean the real Zero, not me. Zero just doesn't want to see anybody suffer. Any bunny? Isn't that just so compassionate? If I had a heart, it'd be melting right now. So I guess you could say perhaps like it would be Clover who was the person because like she wanted, like she experienced like. Actually, Clover's been in 2 Nonary games. Actually, holy crap, she has the worst luck in the world. There was a time when she was a little kid, and then there was the second Nonary games, which I guess like for game purposes is the first one because that was the one that you played in. And now she's in this one. I'm not gonna say it's Clover because I don't think it's Clover, but that is a little. I would say that is a little suspicious. Anyway, all means that you'll die pretty painlessly, so hey, there's nothing to worry about, really. Of course, none of that will happen if you just follow the rules. 3 minutes until chromatic doors close. Well then, looks like it's time for me to hop on it out of here. Good luck, guys. See you all later. Have a nice trap. So there was poison in the bracelet. I was about to say, wasn't that already established? But no, I think that was in one of the bonus files that I read. It seemed a little hard to believe, but it wasn't like I had anything other than a computer-generated rabbit say either way. What were we going to do? There was a lot to think about. But we didn't have very much time. Okay, so how are we going to split this up? So there's 3 people. So we can do 2 red and blue for the magenta, 2 green, and then yellow. No, 2 green and then blue. See, what is green and blue for cyan? And then the 2 blue and... No, that wouldn't make sense because there's the red solo. So we can't do blue and... Wait. Whatever the case may be, there's going to end up being like a double... There's going to be a double pair regardless because there's only 3. Like if there were 4 people, you could each do that without any overlap. But yeah. Yeah, there's going to be overlap. Because if we do, like, let's say we do, instead of doing 2 red and blue, we do 2 red and then yellow. Like, red and yellow. So, like, red and yellow is, green, right? Or, no. There is no yellow. Red and green is, yellow, right? So then, what about the, so then you have the solo red. The solo red can't go with the green, the 2 green, they have to go with the blue. And then the 2 green go with the blue. No, actually, yeah. Okay, it's something I need to I need to write this out in order for me to understand it. But actually, no, there isn't any overlap, I don't think. What are we waiting for? We need to go. We need to get through those other doors. How do you figure out which door to go through? You still don't get it? Fine, just pay attention, we don't have much time. Zero's explanation was pretty confusing, so let me put it in small words for you. There are only 3 possible options. Option A. Sigma and I pair up with Luna. Our red and her blue can open the magenta door. That would mean Clover and Kay would go with Alice. They're green and they're red to make yellow. That just leaves Dio and Quark as a blue pair, and Tim Yolchi as a green solo. The only door they can open is the cyan door. Get it? Option B. Sigma and I go with Tim Yolchi, so we can use a red and green to make a yellow for that door. That means Clover and Kay pair up with Luna to open the cyan door. This leaves Dio and Quark with Alice, and together they can open the magenta door. And finally, option C would be where we pair up with the colors to open the complementary color doors. Yeah, that works too. That means Sigma, Alice, and I go to the cyan door. Clover, Kay, and Tim Yolchi go through the magenta door. And Dio, Quark, and Luna go through the yellow door. By the way, Tim Yolchi, that's an interesting name. Because, that's a very interesting name. Because, you know, that's just not a name that you would really, is that even, I can't even really think of any examples. Hold on. Well, I would Google this to see if there's any historical figures with that name. But I don't want to end up running into spoilers. Like I Google, it's like Tim Yolchi is 0 or something. Like one of the suggested things. So I'm not gonna look it up. But anyway, problem is, which do we choose? That's a good question. There's too many paths that we can go by. But in the long run, it all depends on which road you're on. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode.